Hi, I'm Michael, Quality Manager for FoxFury Lighting Solutions, and today I'm going to be showing you how to change out your legs on the Nomad Transformer Tryposcope. If you still have the original box, it's going to be a good idea to start by laying it down to support it so it's not rolling all over the place on you. If you don't, you could use a couple towels, roll them up and help keep it in place, or some other device to stop it from moving on you. You want to orientate it, if you're right-handed, to where the bell is facing to the left and one leg facing up. You're going to want to start by removing the base bolt of the leg, which is removed with a 3mm hex key. And you want to mind your orientation. You want to come in this way because this side's hexed for the nut, or keyed for the nut. You can place your finger over just so you don't lose it and keep some of that tension and keep it seated in the keyhole a little easier. Once the nut's removed, you can take a small screwdriver and press the bolt out. In addition to this, there's a small shaft that lines the legs to help everything slide back and forth and not mess up the threads. Taking that small screwdriver, find the edge and press it out. You could do this from either direction, whichever is more convenient for you. Once the shaft's sticking out, you want to grab some small needle nose pliers and pull it out. You want to open the leg to about right here, and then you could pull up and remove it from the guide arms and then set it aside. Next, we're going to want to remove the locking bars, and that's going to require either a small flathead screwdriver, or if it's more comfortable, you could use the small needle nose pliers. Holding in these locking bars is a small rod held in with an E-clip, and the E-clip has small little notches where you could fit the side of the screwdriver in and pry it off, or the needle nose pliers. Find one of those notches and pry it up. Sometimes it goes flying, so be careful. Pull out the rod and set aside because you'll need it later. Repeat on the other side. Find the loop, pull out the E-clip carefully, set aside for later, and remove the bar. Now you can remove the arms and set them with the leg. Now we're going to install the new set of legs. In your new set of legs, you should get a new locking bar and new legs. This has been redesigned, so you need to make sure you use the new version. You want to make sure that the arrows are faced towards the bell and facing up towards the sky. You want to set this end and these nubs here. Take those rods from earlier. If you lose any parts, the new legs do come with a secondary equipment, so you can use that if needed. You want to make sure the holes are lined up like such. Sometimes you got to wiggle it and press it through. Take that E-clip. You could either use your needle nose or your hands and set it in there, and then just get your screwdriver and press it in to make sure it's secure. And then repeat on the other side. Now with that secure, you can get your new set of legs. Again, ensuring this is facing that and the big part's facing up. You want to take these, slide them into the groove and run it down slightly until this matches up here. And then close it slightly. When it's removing this, I noticed the bolt was slightly damaged, so I'm going to take that new bolt that comes with it and install that just to secure it and make sure it's going to last. This will come with a new shaft and a new nut. Simply leave the shaft on like this. Line up your holes, which can be a little tricky, and just take some playing around with. Sometimes I find it easier to slightly open it and let it come around. And then I take the Allen key, so I don't injure my finger, and work it in until it's fully seated. Close it like such. Take my nut with the vinyl side facing out and press it into that keyed slot so it sits in there. Sometimes it'll flip on you, you just need to make sure it's orientated correctly. Once you get it going, it'll grab in the keyhole and you don't need anything. And it'll be just tighten it until it's really secure. And then test your leg. Now that it's locked, you can see it's secure, and you can move on and repeat on the other legs. Thank you for watching, and that concludes the removal installation of the Nomad Transformer legs.